G'day guys, we're back on Winter Rust, Australia's newest modded server. It's a fantastic one, so make sure you check it out, winterrust.net. Winter Rust is back. It's an online raid replay, and this time we see Sir Winter himself and his group attempt an online raid on some local role-playing folk. A couple of AK shots going off and a couple of rockets already, and the role players, the defending team, have already assembled and they're coming up the hill while the first rockets are sent off by Sir Winter. Coming out like stunned bunnies in the lights at night, but Sir Winter is pummeling in, and the nakeds from the role players, while they're having a party, and they're just wondering what's going on, so they're going to be coming up to have a look while just rockets are one after the other. We've got two rocketeers, it's a group of four. I'd say Sir Winter is with Pookie Bears. His two other teammates are there as well. I don't know who they are at the moment, but take a look, the rockets are still going off. Obviously the nakeds are now coming in for a bit of a look. First Naked's team was been taken straight down by AK fire by one of the raiders, and a couple of them pushing around the left. Looks like one is armed with a shotgun and a Tommy. Putting a couple of shots up there, but instant AK fire back down and taking him out, while the rest of the Nakeds are being picked off. One of the raiders there, fighting back to the Tommy and absolutely smashing him down on the bush, while we do have an online. We've got guys inside the race centre. There's an online defending with a semi, putting shots down to the breach there. Well, what's going to be a breach back down to Sir Winter. Looks like Sir Winter have made a hole in the base and they're boosting up inside while taking shots before they can actually repair the wall. And so they're taking control of the breach now. Hopefully going to see a bit of a push through. We have seen a couple of loot boxes there already as well, so it's quite a small base. We're not holding off while the rockets are going straight off to make room so they can get through and pummel into the core of this base straight through the loot. Still getting so many nakeds just running in. I don't know how many bags these guys have, man. They're just running in unarmed, which is weird. Really unarmed. I think it's pretty fair to say that the raiders are wiping the floor with the defenders at this point. We've got a heli coming in, and I don't know who this is. He's not part of either team, so we're going to find out very shortly. Bit of a counter raid going on here. And he's shooting back to a base. It's miles away, trying to bolt in on the action, so I'm not actually sure who he's part of, but
go counter him. Go get him, go get him.
They're screaming out for them to counter Sir Winter. Shots down, and he's shooting the defenders. So is he there to help Sir Winter's group? We will find out shortly. Mechanic A, we got Sir Winter there, pummeling the rockets through, pushing through to the bunker side. Tickle Me, I'm guessing, is another one. It's not Pookie. Could be a YouTuber, Lachlan, with him, and another friend of Sir Winter.
Boys, Raiders, we're defending you. Raiders, we're defending you.
Oh, so
yeah,
Raiders
keep raiding,
telling them now that
keep raiding them.
We hate these boys.
I
know you're friends with them. I know you're friends with them. Shut up, cunt.
No, we hate these guys.
Would we be killing
keep
them?
Raiding them. Why the fuck would we be killing them?
We hate these guys. Who are you helping? Us? Are you?
Yes, we're helping you.
Going on. So the guys who
we're killing all the fucking grubs. We
think that those guys
we're killing grubs.
Them, and the
yeah, keep raiding, keep going.
Responding. So they're talking to the
as soon as you can. We don't like these guys.
The defenders.
Boys, we got
grubs everywhere.
Marika Russell, Marika Russell.
Picking up all the loot.
It's you,
One guy drops a double barrel, the next
yeah, they fucking hate us.
Yeah,
they fucking hate us.
Dude, I'm the one talking. I'm the one that hates you, you fucking retard. Are you dumb?
Sounds like the base owner is pretty butthurt about getting raided, and he's pretty upset.
Truce.
He's just been annihilated. He's opened the door down for Sir Winter, and he's just been annihilated by this U-Butte AK spray that has been getting down pat. Even though it's close range, you know, it's always good. Couple counter raiders now coming from over there on the tree side, the wooden walls, but the guys on the roof have defended it back with the AK spray and have taken them
Keep
down.
raiding them, boys. Keep raiding them. We got you.
Looks like they're moving loot around, possibly between the two loot stations they've got going on there, while Sir Winter's group pummels in from the top of the roof. Here we see that looks like the bunker getting a bit of movement here from the defenders while they're pushing out. It's a bit of a play coming on here, and Sir Winter's crew aren't aware of what's going on. Oh, he is! He's taking him down. Oh, yeah, he's been taken out. Shotgun trap, oldest trick in the book, and he's fallen for it. Sir Winter is down and dead. His body is unable to be looted while he drops down there. We got plenty of counter raiders coming up here. This server is packed, chock-a-block, full of PvP. From a lot of players here. We got a lot of players coming in to have a look, and bodies are piling up. The bodies are piling up on the floor there. Taking a bit of a death count, I mean, I think it's fair to say that these role players didn't stand a chance against these AK sprays. Now they're going to keep probably, hopefully, rocketing in, so Winter needs to find a way to get back to this raid and finish what he started. Plenty of nakeds here. One picks up a double barrel, kills a horse relentlessly, no remorse for the horse, hits with a rock, pulls out the python.
Fuck your shit.
Oh, jeez. They're just there. Everywhere. It's
a actually aids at raiding. Like, even if you actually do end up getting in, and you probably will, use a fucking cancer out this.
The base owner is salty as it is getting raided. And see what we see here is they're popping those shots down is so that they can't repair it. They need to keep the damage up. Try to throw a grenade. He's missed them both, but he's been killed in the process. But this one is smart enough not to jump down, unlike our faithful leader, Sir Winter. And yeah, they're holding that being that. And again, we got the heli back on the roof. Yes, it looks like they've come back. They've been killed on the roof, but they've come back to loot themselves. So the counter raiders, which are there to defend the raiders, have gone and back and looted themselves. AK sprays going off inside. They're just cleaning up the guys who are pushing out to defend the base. So far, we haven't seen much of a push. But, I mean, time's going to be the factor here, especially if they either get the chance to seal the base back up again before they can continue to rocket in, or unable to continue the raid. I don't know where this snake had come from, but he is draining. He's got to be for the raiders. He is draining the shotgun trap while the defenders have come out and just annihilate him with the jackhammer. You're probably wondering where the F he came from as well. And they've done it. They've been able to upgrade. So they've upgraded 3 sheets. 3 sheets to armor. It is bad news for the raiders. They're now shooting that to make sure they don't get that last one. That's their only hope. Sir Winter flying in with a 180 side kick flip with his helicopter. He's there. He's taking out and cleaning up the mess outside, but he's back with the rockets. He's back to continue this raid. Hopefully we see a bit of an outcome here. Rockets going back off, choosing to shoot between all 4 to maximise damage just in case they need to continue this raid on the minimum amount of rockets possible as well. So obviously they would have to get their worth of sulfur back from this raid. Many rockets going back off here. Obviously they've repaired that roof to the maximum, so they're basically back to square one on getting in through this main loot. Well, it looks like a bunker, but they are through. They've got through one. They've got to jump down there now and have a bit of a look and see what loot they've got and see if it's make bank. But if not, they could be in a spot of trouble.
Dude, this is actually the funniest fucking thing ever. Like, we literally don't care without we get
Have
raided.
they even got into the main bit yet?
No, they haven't. They're so
Well, they did actually get into the main
They're
loot. They got to
fucking
one of your main loot rooms.
going
So,
so slow.
bit of shit talk going on there, guys, which is always good to see. It's always going to happen in
No,
an
they
online
haven't.
raid.
They've rocketed so much.
The bodies, the nakeds, the defenders will always be remembered as brave. But as the death toll counts, keeps going up, you know, what can you do? You're there to defend, you're there to raid, and they've done a good job of defending as a group. Unfortunately, I don't think they had the rooks to complete this raid. They ran out of resources. At least they got the action they wanted.
Being
And a
quiet
couple
now
of
because he's
counter-raids
very
as well.
embarrassed. It's alright. It's alright. You've just wasted so much shit. There's not even that much in this phase. Like, I'm not even kidding, cunt. Most embarrassing thing ever.
Man, definitely one of the saltiest online. They gave him an online raid, and all he's doing is like just being a dick. Anyway, unlucky for Sir Winters, but hopefully better luck next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that sub button. If you don't, I'll die. I'm like a fairy. You gotta clap your fucking hands. Cheers, everyone. See you next time.